Are people born homosexual? Or let's rephrase the question, is there such thing as the homosexual gene? Or as some people say, God made me like this, so he's going to accept me just like this. So now the question we have to ask is this, is God at fault? Let's look into it real quick. I'm going to take you to a verse in Romans chapter 1 verses 26 and 27, where it reads this. For this reason, God gave them up to the dishonorable passions, for the women exchanged natural relations for those that are contrary to nature, and the men likewise gave up natural relations with women and were consumed with passion for one another, men committing shameless acts with men and receiving themselves the due penalty for their error. Let's pay attention to something very specific. God gave them up. That word in Greek actually means surrender. It's the same principle as a judge sentencing somebody to prison and turning them over to the state. They are now property of the Department of Corrections. Hence, the judge surrendered them over. So are people actually born homosexual? Look at it this way. A woman gives birth to a child. Now after the doctor has finished wrapping the baby up, the doctor says, oh, here's your little fornicator. Oh, here's your little thief. Oh, here's your little liar. You're gonna look at the doctor like he's crazy. Why? Because the child hasn't performed any of those acts. Aha! That's the difference. I was born black. I didn't have to perform anything because that's what I was born. My best friend was born white. He doesn't have to perform anything because that's how he was born. A homosexual, unfortunately, is someone who burned with passion internally for the same sex as they got older. It was their own desire. The Bible tells us clearly that God cannot be tempted with sin, and he himself tempts no one. But there actually is still hope for the homosexual community. Just like the fornicator, the liar, the thief, and so on, Jesus died for sinners, and he calls them to repentance. He will give you a new heart. He will give you different desires. That doesn't mean you won't struggle, but you will have an advocate who will see you through it all. This is Devon, no other way.